Yes, inakuaje ndugu yangu?
Niko fiti manzi, inakuaje?
Niko poa.
Okay.
Good to see you after maandamano moments.
Thanks a lot.
I mean, how has it been manze kuona kwa street umekuwa ukifight, you know, from June 25th last year. Najua last year kwanza uliona vituko sana.
Yeah.
Come to this year. How has it been?
To be honest, it's been like chaotic for me on a personal level. Like mentally, I haven't been in the right space for some time now. But I'm dealing with it. I'm doing what I need to do. But yeah, it's just that like itakuwa rahisi, but it's been, you know, witnessing what happened at the parliament the other time, the last year on, I had to go through a lot of mental torture just for me to be able to regain myself. But I'm grateful to God. I'm still out here pushing as I should, you know. Yeah.
I saw you complain about the guy who had an Abron last year mwenye alipigwa risasi akapelekwa pale kwa gate parliament. And since then I've seen you so up to, you know, demanding for justice for all those who died and stuff. I mean, what keep you moving?
The pain of, you know, being with someone during the day, and apparently that's the last time you're seeing them because of police brutality. And we were just out here to fight for our rights, you know? So having watched someone like Erickson die in front of me, I've made it my life mission to fight for that, the justice, because I don't want their death to be just for nothing, you know? Yeah.
Wewe wacha bana, takupiga kofi.
Yeah. So pretty much it. It's I have to be out there to fight for them, because even on the inside, I can't allow myself to just stay at home. As I came out with these guys, they died, they're gone, they will never be forgotten. Yeah, that's why I came out, and I'm about to do more of that. Yeah.
And of course, these previous, you know, demonstrations zenye zimeisha.
Yeah.
We also saw you now come back this year after, you know, the finance bill yenye of course walisema tena watapitisha, of course imepita. Now, how do you feel with the current government, with whatever that is happening, apart from hata maandamano or anything? How do you feel you as a person?
As a person, what I think is, the thing is, actually the first protest, the reason why I came out was on the cancer part. You understand? So the cancer thing is, I lost a parent because of cancer, breast cancer. May she rest in peace, right? My mother. And one of the things that really affected that was finances, right? Now, I mean, I'm not that like a guy who reads a lot, but I can understand something when I read it. In the finance bill, I don't know, article something close 13B, I don't know. It talks about cancer treatment, whereby they're gonna have an increment on, like, I don't know, 16% on top of what they already had, because they wanna buy cancer machines, right? And if you think of it, who's gonna pay for the debt? It's the person who's gonna get that cancer, the person who's got the cancer already. So it means they're gonna have to pay more money. And I was thinking, if back then my mother couldn't afford, now what about that person in Turkana and who can't pay more to get treated because of cancer? So I came out to raise my voice, to hopefully they could listen and not do that. But instead we got short-haired and things escalated and it was messed up.
And this year, what was the reason as to why you had to come out and, you know, call?
I had to come out because my friends, people I know, got shot and they died. And people I wish I would have saved died. And still, the economy is messed up. And for some reason, we need to find a way to balance all these things so that it's fair for everyone. And so, if the only way for that to happen is for me to just be outside in the streets and raise my voice, and that's the reason why, I mean, you have my answer right there. Yeah.
What's that one painful thing that comes to you when you watch William Ruto speak?
I think, I mean, it's almost like when I see him speak, I wish he could talk more about the fallen heroes and the ways to compensate their families, ways to make sure the economy is better, But the one thing, like the one painful thing I have within me until now is, I mean, they all talk like whatever happened is nothing, like they're brushing it off like it's not a big deal. And so that really hurts me a lot. Makes me come out a lot to raise my voice.
And you heard Murkomen say that if you play with the government and the police, of course, kupigwa risasi, anasema upigwe risasi.
I mean, the way that I can answer that is, I'd rather die by the bullet, knowing I was fighting for what's right, than I stay home because I'm scared of catching a bullet. Then I live with that guilt for the rest of my life. And so I came out not to fight the police or anything, or we came out not to fight the police. As you can see clearly in the morning, we were just walking around with Umtata and it was peaceful. And then out of nowhere, they just start throwing the tear gas. And then it makes everyone panic and run up and down. Then they make it look like we're the ones who are making this whole thing up. So whatever the guy said, Murkomen said, well, would you choose to die at home just seated in your room or in a battlefield? I want to be in the battlefield. So if this is it, let's get it done. Let's do it,
And because young people are saying they're leaderless, they're what can you tell that person who still doesn't know what they're fighting for, who still doesn't know why they should come out to the streets to do something about whatever that is happening?
Good question. What you're fighting for is a better tomorrow. You're not fighting for just now. You're fighting for the future. All right? Some of these things you're fighting for, we might never even enjoy them. You get my point? People might even enjoy them, like our children, And so we are fighting for tomorrow. Right now is already messed up. Tomorrow, given a chance to make it better, why not? So come out, raise your voice, carry your water bottles, your masks, anything. Come protest like peaceful when you get a chance. When we need to do it, just do it. Don't shrink. And my best advice is, when you come out here, there's a high chance of, we've seen what the police are doing, right? So there's a high chance of us not going back home and all that sometimes. But it will be more beautiful if whatever we are doing, coming out of the streets, getting hit by the police, doing all that, and then eventually our kids get to enjoy that life, then we will be proud. And so that's why you need to come out. It's not for you. For now we are messed up. But for our future, we might want to make a difference, So we come out, that's it.
When you look at Nairobi, when you look at the flag Kenya, when you look at the Kenya that you want,
yes.
How do you feel and what Kenya do you want? Give us a sketch of the Kenya that you want.
Okay. A country where every citizen has the freedom to do whatever they want, the freedom to make the country a better place. That's the country I want for the people, for everyone else, right? We want a country where people admire this country, you understand? And so what I would want, or rather what I would wish for this country, right, is the best stable economy for the country, right? And for every politician, those members of parliament, to be held accountable for every single thing they do. They get given money to go and do stuff in their places, right? We need to have a system that controls it so that we don't lose money. That way we build an economy where it's so strong that it can't even collapse, But having these greedy guys around, it's messed up. It ruins the game, and that's why we come out.
If you were in a shoe of the president, today the people are giving you pressure to do something right.
Yeah.
That one thing right. Either education, medical, or whatever that you feel that you can work on. What is that one thing that you'll start with?
I would listen, right? I would write down their requirements, what they need, right? And for me as a person, the most important part I would work on is healthcare, right? It's expensive, bro. I'm talking, my mom had to spend almost 10,000 shillings every 3 days to get treatment, and it's not this money we're gonna pick around. Just remember the guys in Turkana, they can't get medication because of money. So first thing I'm gonna do is medication, right? Number two, second, right? School system, right? We're gonna make education affordable for at least everyone, okay? Number three, fire all the thieves. Guys who are stealing, that's it.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe your final words to Kenyans and also those people who are watching you, and also to the government. What can you tell them?
For the people watching me, I would say, I know you guys sometimes, I mean, you were there during the other protest. The thing is, when you come outside here, do not be afraid to die. Especially if you're fighting for what's right, right? Be afraid to die if you're a thief or you're stealing people's property. But if you're fighting for what's right, do not be afraid. Come out, raise your voice. Trust me, when you go to your room and sit down, you feel so proud of yourself. So never shrink, don't lower your voice. Come out, do it. If you die in the process of fighting for what's right, then you will be remembered for the rest of it, for the rest of this whole thing. And that's the most important thing. And the most important thing in this life is making this world a better place. Not just for me, not just for some other guy, for everyone else, you know? So that is what I can say.
And to the government?
To the government, we are not tired. We have all the energy we have in us. And if we have to fight for it, I don't see why not. We'll come out in numbers and we will show you that this, you know, this is who we are. This is who we are, bro. You know, we've seen it all. We've been abducted. We've seen people being abducted. We've seen them do things even in broad daylight. So why would I be scared? It's already gonna happen for some reason, right? Yeah. So I'll come out. You guys come out, and let's stand for what's right. You know. Yeah. And I mean, one thing you need to understand in this life, do not be afraid to be in the battlefield. Forget about the crown. It's just some fancy thing. Oh, I'm the president now. The most important thing is to be in the battlefield, because that's where all the things are. The truth. You will learn, you will meet people, and you will understand how the system works. And you will understand what you need to do to fix it if you're outside here. Because you'll meet people with brains. You'll meet lawyers here in the streets every day. When you come for the protests, when you come and meet and network, and you will learn that we are actually cooked as a country. And it's actually right coming out and standing for ourselves. And saying, no, this is not what we want this. Yes. You're welcome.